This is your reminder that if you want to take a kid to a Broadway show or any professional theater, really actually think about it. Because I have seen plenty of kids who go to a show and look like they're having the time of their lives and are behaving just as basically any other patron there. But I've also seen kids that look like they want to jump out of their skin, are bored out of their minds, they can't stop moving, they're talking, they're poking at like their friends who are trying to pay attention. You are not just automatically ready as a little kid to see a show. When I'm saying kid, I'm focusing on like younger than preteen. Like, really ask yourself, has my kid ever sat down for an extended period of time? Because shows are over 2 hours. And even though there's a break, 15 minutes is not enough for a young kid to kind of like get the wiggles out. They don't even get to really leave the area, let alone the room. They don't get to really go outside. Like, they are essentially sitting for over 2 hours. At any other point, do they ever do that? Are they a kid that's going to like sit there and color or read for an extended period of time? Do you guys take them to the movies and they're good about sitting? Have you shown them a pro shot? And like, are they able to like really sit and stay focused? Because I don't want you to spend hundreds of dollars on tickets for you and your kid, and then your kid is losing their minds in that theater. Because then they're not paying attention and they're missing out. You're not paying attention and missing out because then you're trying to manage your kid, and the people around you are probably getting disturbed too, depending on what's going on. Everybody paid too much to be there to deal with that. And a reminder too to like set expectations with these kids, that they are going to need to sit still. What are they going to do if they get a little bit antsy? Is there something you can, like a little fidget or something you can bring them so that they can like do that quietly? Do they understand that unless like it's an emergency, they really shouldn't like poke at you and be like, who's that? What's that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a time and a place for them to ask questions. Can they anticipate that? I think a lot of the time in general, people expect kids to just like know what to do. But I think we need a reminder sometimes, based on some of the children that I've seen in theaters, that like not every kid is just automatically ready and knows what to do. And we really need to think about like other ways in which we can best determine how they're going to handle sitting through a show. Such as, the movies and like what they're doing already. What are they already kind of capable of? Because everybody should be having a good time. And the child is not having a good time if they're bored or antsy or overstimulated. I mean, some of these shows are really loud and bright and a lot for some kids. So, like, really, just a PSA, really think critically about taking a kid. Keep that in mind. And maybe don't start with Broadway. It's way too freaking expensive. Take them to maybe, like, a school production or something first. Like, start cheap.